も忍者私も忍者あっとも忍者私も忍者あっとも忍者私も忍者あっとも忍者私も忍者
Today's thought of the day is about coming together as a community of people and how that community of people interact with one another is a very interesting dynamic thing. I was reading about similarity and dissimilarity and how birds of a feather flock together, and once they flock together there is that power dynamism playing against each other, and how eventually within that a leader emerges. So I was inspired by that thought after reading about birds of a feather flocking together. I made two pieces of artwork on that theme. So here they are. What I use styrofoam, I use birds, feathers, and I also use pins, thumbtacks from the office. So from the TWC2 office. So the different colors represent different people, and the backdrop represents the different environments these feathers are in. And so the thumbtack is the binding factor, the thing that the feathers get stuck to. They are people get stuck to a fashion, get stuck to a theatre, get stuck to certain thing.
So who does the blue feather represent? Or?
Well, the blue feather represents Jolovan Wan, because he is a labour rights activist, and labour is often represented in the colour blue. It's the blue-collared workers, which he feels very passionate for.
And the others, do they have a special...
The green is Tian, because he loves the environment, and red is Tan, because he is a civil society activist and he is angry most of the time and he wants to express himself. The pink is Richard Chua, because he is a very colourful and very strong opinionated gay man. The orange is Sha Ming, because he is into mysticism and tarot card and healing and whatnot. And lastly, the white is Wing Choi, because he is the godfather and he sees all and he gives wisdom.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Sha, for your talk of the day.
Thank you for letting me think.
Hey peoples, welcome to the Food Number 3 Vodcast. This is episode 9. Hope you enjoyed the Sha talk of the day. So wow, can't believe we are keeping the podcast going strong, and thank you all for the comments we're receiving from our fans. I don't think my voice is sexy, but thanks for the comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
What's Food Number 3 and Post Museum.
It's an experience you will never forget.
So this week at Food Number 3 and Post Museum we have, first up this week, the 1st of June 2009, at the showroom we have the free the ArtsCom Town Hall meeting. At the showroom it was a small group of people coming together from the arts community to discuss about censorship in Singapore, and and I think the meeting went well. And this Wednesday we have, on the 3rd of June, at food number 3, the Independent Artist Social meetup. A meetup for all. It's actually a meetup for all independent artists in Singapore who feel that building capacity among artists is important. Especially, this is kind of targeted, especially those who lack access to the resources in 1, media, 2, social networks, 3, cultural reference, and 4, financial support. So for those independent artists out there, this is the first social meetup that's being hosted here. Hopefully the organizers from Little Red Shop would be able to keep this going and have more. I mean, every monthly meetup for this independent artists to grow the network and, you know, sort of facilitate a more sharing community, actually. Well, this Friday, 5th of June, we have this month's Earth Bar. You know, it's the World Environment Day. It's, you know, so it's a chance to come down, you know, meet some nice friends, hang out with some friends, where we will have, yes, candlelight, no music from our, you know, Jiffy iTunes. So, you know, we're gonna have wine and dine in candlelight. So, you know, it's another nice time to sort of come together. For those of you who commented that the last few were a bit too hot, just to let you know, we are caving into that because this is a very hot season. We'll keep our fans on. At least that's the minimum. You know, it's a symbolic gesture to keep the candlelight on. It's also romantic, I guess. So on Saturday, 6th of June 2009, between 8 p.m. to midnight at the showroom, we have something called the Sea Huggers. You know, I think the door price is $13. The event is to celebrate World Oceans Day. It will be an interesting evening. The proceeds of the evening will go to David Suzuki Foundation's ocean conservation efforts. So kudos to those people, the two lovely people who's organizing, Emma and Ryan, who's putting this event together. You know, a good cause, and you know, it's a good thing to come by on Saturday if you're not doing much and decide, you know, no, I'm not going to go shopping, not going to go to some noisy pub or club that evening. And it's a good chance for everyone to come together again, those that's really into what this event represent. So, tickets to the Aqua Show, a stage adaptation of Leona Lowe's autobiography, From Leonard to Leona, Singapore Transsexual Journey to Womanhood. It's for the tickets on sales for the performance 6 to 8 August this year at 8 p.m. in the substation. Now the tickets are going for $25, and you know, for the special as well, with a 10% discount for any transgender audience who steps into the shop and tell us that you want that. Be sure to come and pick up your tickets because tickets are selling out.
It's raw, outrageous, and totally mind-blowing as we're about
What's at food number 2 and Post Museum.
Hi Ming Than, we are in the midst of closing the shop for today. So we have Ming Than here. He's going to share with us his thought of the day.
Thought of the day is... Of the day,
Yeah.
At the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment, I am thinking how to hold my hunger. Okay. About the Sri Lankan matter, it's the war has ended, the conflict has ended, but the refugees need help in getting aid to them. So the problem is the government is not allowing aid to get through to all the areas, all the camps. The concern is that will there be more casualties from this, and we don't know what conditions that people are in the camp. So the concern is to try to get the government to open up and get in the help that is needed. Make a compassionate choice and allow all the assistance that's needed to get through.
So in a way, you're bidding out to the Sri Lanka government to let the aid come through lah.
To appeal to them.
So okay, tell that to the Vodcast, because the Sri Lanka people, the government is probably watching us. Let us in.
Yeah, let the aid in. Let it reach the people that really need it. Not to let cut anymore.
Alright, thank you everyone for watching the episode 9. And before I leave, I would like to inform you that next Thursday, please keep your calendar free and do come down to food number 3, because we are test running the first official community kitchen project run on this coming Thursday next week. The beautiful and talented Miss Alexia will be running food number 3, so you'll be expecting a different menu, a different lineup. So come and check it out. And before I go, maybe I'll also take this chance to talk a little bit about the community kitchen. So what we'll be having for the community kitchen, the idea is that we will the food number 3 will be run by 7 person every day, will be run by a different individual or VWO, and this is a way that we will envision that that we can have a strong community and grow together. So and hopefully this will be a chance to start something very different that's never been done in Singapore before. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and looking for more news and feedback about the community kitchen. So just keep watching the Vodcast. More will be reviewed at a later stage. Till then, take care. See you at food number 3 soon, and join the drama. Peace out.